silver challenger match here between CJ Entus and KT Rolster. TY is on a gigantic tear here, tearing through already 3 members of CJ Entus.
Send somebody but Byul. I dare you, Coach Park. I dare you.
No way. No way in the world they send anyone but him. And this kid, he's going to have to 4-0. He's going to have to 4-3. He's going to have to take an all-kill here and reverse it in a big way.
Yeah, essentially he himself does have to win 4 games in a row. And
Team Byul.
That's a big feat.
7-4 against Terran. He managed to defeat TY in their last encounter in Starleague. Only just though 4-3.
Byul is 5-0 in ace matches. No stranger to high-pressure situations.
This guy kind of just plays super consistent. It doesn't really matter who he's playing against or when he plays against them. You know, on what stage, really. He's just a fantastic player through and through.
And here we go. TY looking to close things out here. It is going to be on Terraform, so most likely going to be that mech style that we've been seeing him play a lot recently, especially against Byul.
Yeah, and he did lose when they met in Game 7 on this map. So definitely going to be in the back of his mind, but this is his chance for redemption, for revenge. Byul, on the other hand, does not seem to be frustrated with mech anymore. He's broken the wall, if you will. That was kind of the tagline for Byul versus Innovation. He beat Innovation. He beat TY. And if you just look at these 2 players alone, most people would favor Byul, but the momentum is on TY's side.
Yeah. We're going to have to see if CJ Entus on the backs of Byul alone can actually come back and win this series. This is Game 4, everybody. We're going to jump straight into Terraform for Byul versus TY. Up here in the top left, in the yellow, the Zerg player from CJ Entus, it is Byul.
And down here at the bottom right on the 3-win streak, it's TY.
The Sun Tank.
The tank looks to the
Exactly.
sun as the KT fans look to TY.
Wow. Most likely going to be that mech, so I'm sure we're going to see a lot of tanks from TY. It's going to be up to Byul to find an answer here. How's he going to play this out? He's going to play it like he did last time. Really go the distance. Go for that sort of Ultralisk style to close things out.
It'd be so crazy if TY just did a 2-barracks proxy.
We've seen it. We've seen it on this map. I actually mentioned, like, this is the one map in the pool these days that it's actually all right on, just because of how many hidden passageways there are. There's so many different places to put it, so many different site blockers as well you can hide them behind. It's very hard to be very thorough with your scouting on this map.
Yeah, look at this. He is going to be pretty thorough. He's going to be checking at least around the outsides where those proxies might as well be.
And he has to. He's the last man standing. No mistakes, no room for error. Anything goes wrong and he goes down, it's all over. Team's not going to the finals.
That's it. That's all there is to it. I think TY will probably take a more safer approach to this. I don't think he's in any hurry this game. He's like, you know what? It's Terraform. I can play mech. I like mech. Let's do it.
He's just going to CC first.
Yeah. It's kind of interesting. I guess he knows that Byul wouldn't do anything crazy aggressive when it's game 1 of 4 that he has to win to possibly bring it back for his team. And TY's like, okay, I have 3 players behind me. I can be as greedy as I so please.
Yeah, he can go absolutely insane with his greed and his mech style. Like, he has no pressure on him whatsoever unless he's like really fixed on getting that ult kill.
Let's talk about how TY has approached this entire series. Harassment heavy TVT, then countering hero style, and then in the third game, just sticking to his guns, playing the TVT already practiced on a very similar map. And then in Game 4, utilizing the pressure, the threat of early cheese, utilizing what Byul has to be careful. He's going to have to do a slow approach to things. Now I'm just going to go for a CC first. A lot of Terrans would not CC first on this map. He's just going to do it because he knows he can. He's approached every single game, basically, I feel like, strategically perfectly. I really like how he's done this, and he's really showing a great performance today.
Yeah, I do like his styles. He makes a lot of sense with his decision-making as well. And the CC first is like a great thing to do when you're up this far ahead in like the all-kill format. But it's also kind of exactly what TY would do anyway. Because he's the player that's always going to try and get that CC first no matter what.
Yeah.
This is bringing back good memories for me. I mean, when you and I, Wolf, we started last season of Pro League, I mean, TY was the guy that went 7-0 in the first round. That was Innovation this time around, who went 6-0. But, you know, TY was in true form back then when Protosses were being known as OP. Like, none of the Terrans could deal with them. But he was the one guy who just held out every single all-in every single time. And now he's back into true form. It's really awesome to see.
He was the man who killed Classic and won the finals with a 2-barracks proxy last season. He was the winning player.
On Frost.
Yeah.
The 4-player map.
And I just feel like, you know, this guy is still very underestimated by foreign fans, but he's so, so good.
Yeah.
Ooh, look
allowing
at this.
2 Lings get in. I don't think they're going to do too much. But
Caster Curse, we called him good, and then he just...
he does the bad.
He does a bad.
He does a bad.
No, he's fine. He let them go in so he could kill them. That's how good he is.
This exact situation
God.
happened in the series with Byul as well. When he was playing against him, he actually sneaked the Lings around the CC several times just to see the follow-up.
Ooh, 20 Lings coming through.
Oh, this is scary. Let's see if he can do work.
I don't know if it will.
Well, he's gonna force him to at least lift that natural until 4 Hellions at least are out, which is a pretty cool move in itself, but I don't think he's going to get a kill unless the supply depots remain down. That would be a pretty big blunder by TY.
Yeah, TY is going to have to react very, very fast here. Byul smartly going the long way around.
Oh, man, he's... I don't think he's actually going to react in time.
You think so?
Well, he's definitely going to be able to save the Hellions, right? Like, there's almost no way.
Wow, look at them.
Look at this. Oh, he's moving away, too. He's definitely going to...
Oh, instant reaction and lifts the depots.
Oh, he doesn't lift them, actually. Ambitious there. Is it a mistake? We'll wait and see.
He lifted one to try to get a little funnel for the Lings, and he's actually doing a decent job against the Lings with these Hellions.
Third Hellion comes out, 4th one about to pop. The Marine control really good. It almost looked like he wanted this to happen.
Yeah, he allowed it to go up the ramp. And, you know, Byul took the bait. All the Lings went up there, and the 3rd and 4th Hellion came out and shut it down.
He's got an SCV scouting to see if Byul is taking a 3rd base, and now he knows it's going to be 2 base layer. And you know what? He's going to go bio as a response. Great answer to what he's already seen.
Yeah, well, when you're this far ahead, you know, with this kind of lava sort of commitment from Byul to try and get damage done and finding none of it, why not go bio? You have so much momentum behind you.
TY already in a great place. That's the kind of TY we're used to seeing. It wasn't an all-in, but just this immense calm that comes over him when he sees the rush. He's like, oh, I know exactly how to hold this. I'll lift 1 depot and funnel in the Lings for my Hellions that are popping out, and I'll just hold it off with flying colors.
He had great Marine control as well. He only had 2 Marines, but he made sure they're always kind of kiting away and chasing the Lings. A very calm reaction, as you said. And you mentioned the same sort of idea before. He's one of the best players in the world at holding all-ins.
One thing to note as well is Byul has no idea it's bio. He has absolutely no idea because he scouted the barracks, he didn't scout the add-on, he scouted the factory and the starport. He has no clue that it's going to be 2-base bio. And because of that reason, I don't believe we see a Bailing Nest on the map yet.
No,
he's going straight into mutas. So he could very well die from the next attack.
This is going to be his first glimpse, this Overseer coming around the map right now, because TY also pushed Overlords back and hid his Marines, only showing Hellions.
Well, this Overseer should be able to get the scout. And I'm sure, well, he's going to see a lot of Marines here, and also sees the engineering bay working there.
3 refineries, well, 2, a refinery at the natural, only 1, so most likely not going to be that mech. But he still commits to a Roach Warren, cancels it now. All right.
Oh, man.
He's fixing his tech right now, but he needs that Bailing Nest ASAP.
This is a very, very scary push. There's the Bailing Nest.
Is it too late, though? Stim's finished. He's moving across the map. I'm scared, guys.
This could be it.
Are you quivering in your little Zerg booties?
I am a little bit.
Look at this Viking actually pushing back more of these Overlords.
Hellions are waiting as well. And what do we have for Byul right now? 8 Lings, 5 Queens. Guess what? That ain't going to do nothing against 5 Hellbats, 19 Stimmed Marines.
Those 16 Lings he's making are so late. This could just be a kill. If he gets to the top of the ramp. Oh, the Spine even rooting a bit early here because he needs that DPS. Down goes an Overlord. He's actually about to be supply blocked. Queens with some transfuses, but the Hellions are buffering against these Marines. So much extra stim damage. Everything is being healed by the medevacs. It looks like we're going to see an all kill.
It looks like it going for the Baneling Nest as well, shutting that
Oh,
down.
such a smart move here. There's no Lings on the map. Not a single one. 22 on the way, but they're not ready, so we can't even make a single Baneling right now.
No
my
Banelings.
God.
So many of the Hellbats remain alive as well. He's trying to snipe one at a time, but they're being smartly healed here. He's going to try to fight with the drones, but it's not going to be enough.
Into that choke point. Not enough Mutalists either.
GG.
TY!
Ruthless ending there.
All kills CJ Entus.
The classic danger of a Zerg player not scouting the correct tech. It's going to be that two-base bio timing. He had no idea it was coming till the end.
The classic story we all know and love, Moonglade.
We love it, Valdez.
TY coming through with the all kill is the big story for tonight. Had to take down 3 players before Byul, and it had a nice cleanup there in the end.
And you know what this means? Telecom Wars on Sunday.
And you know what this also foreshadows is another possible Telecom Wars for the finals, because with TY finally online, Zest looking better than ever, maybe Life comes back for the finals, and they've got Stats looking also slowly getting back into form. Maybe they become that team that can finally make the finals once again.
I'm thinking so. They're looking fantastic. TY, what a player, and very unfortunate for Byul there.
I really have to question some of Coach Park's decisions today. Sending Hero out second, Bunny third, having Byul do a Ling attack versus the best defender of all ins probably that we've had for KT.
Well, who knows if that was Park's decision or Byul's. Kind of hard to say. Maybe in the moment Byul was like, oh, I've seen something. I can take this down. But either way, a very unfortunate game for Byul. A lot of pressure was put on him for sure. But unfortunately, he was shut down by TY.
Yeah, he got the beat down. He assumed wrong. He thought it was going to be the mech, which everyone kind of would assume at that point. He didn't get the scout he needed with the Ling all-in, which might have been the one sort of redeeming thing he could have got from that horrible attack, but kind of a ruthless ending there.
Yeah, just not having that information. TY denying very well with the Vikings, hiding his tech very well. I feel like TY played a perfect all-kill. It's not like one of those billowy all-kills where, you know, he just kind of kept doing the same thing and people kept dying to it. This is like 4 different types of playing and adapting to his opponents very well.
Yeah, no gimmick wins here, Wolf, that's for sure.
Well, I'm really, really impressed with TY today. And you know what another really crazy thing for SK is that might be making them a little bit nervous is they only got to study one player's play today. So look at this going, oh, wow, only TY.
That's a big thing.
Who do you guys think is going to be the MVP?